So what do I mean by fake support? I don't know if I mean necessarily that somebody is they're totally fake. Okay, they're a total phony. I'm not talking about that. I think that what I mean is this, there are people that, I would say that you are close to. Okay, people that are in your life, people that you're close to, maybe old friends, family, okay? And, they say that they support you. So you've come out to them, okay? You've come out to them as transgender, as a cross-dresser, whatever, however you identify yourself, gender fluid. You've come out to them and they say they support you, but it's kind of really fake support, okay? That is fake. They really don't support you, okay? They say they do and they don't. Maybe behind your back they don't. Oftentimes, in certain families and situations, honestly, I could just say kind of an unpopular thing in some families to not support you. You've come out now and people kind of, there's kind of a lot of good feelings and good vibes and stuff, towards our community oftentimes. And oftentimes it's just not a popular thing to be unsupportive of a queer person who has come out in a particular family. And so you'll have people in your life that kind of offer fake support. Okay, so this is how you can tell that somebody's that way. Okay? One sign would be that where there has been opportunities for them, to meet you as a woman, they've somehow found a way out of it. That there's been some reason, why they couldn't make it. Because if they were supportive, then meeting you as a woman would have been something that they wanted to do, that would have been important. Just like if you were gay and you were going to introduce them to somebody that you were in a serious relationship with, if somebody was supportive, that would be something that was, that was important to them. Okay, they'd want to meet them. But when they're not supportive, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm totally supportive, but really they're like, you know what, I just can't do it. Okay, I just can't do it. They just don't want to see you like that. Another sign might be that, honestly, behind your back, they're not supportive. So people in your family might come and say, so-and-so, they're really not so comfortable with this. Or maybe they're even just talking about you or something, who knows. But behind your back, they have expressed concerns and doubts and things. And so what I think you need to do with that, what my advice is to do with that, when you're kind of realizing maybe somebody's not supportive as they say they are, is one, I wouldn't throw it in their face. I know that's what you probably want to do. You want to confront them. But you can't really force someone to be supportive. If anything, it'll be the opposite. You'll force them to be openly unsupportive. And you don't really want that. Allowing them to have that space, it gives them time to come around. It gives them some more time to come around and to be comfortable with it. Because, I kind of believe that might be what they want. Okay, they're saying they're supportive, not because they're necessarily trying to be phony, but because they want to be supportive and they're not totally ready yet. Okay, they've been kind of put into a situation here, and it's not wrong, that maybe they just don't feel they're ready for. Okay, so when you have people like that, on one hand, give them some more time, to a certain degree accept that they're supportive. Okay, they're not going to try to stop you or something like that. On the other hand, don't count them as supportive when there's a situation that you need support, that you need help. Don't turn to them. Okay, when you're going through a rough patch in your life, as a transgender person, don't count them as a supporter. Okay, I would watch out talking to them too much about your feminine side. Like I said, they just need a little bit of space. I wouldn't completely avoid the subject, but as time goes on and they see that, I guess you can say this isn't a phase, because they might be expecting this to be a phase that you're going through. Okay? They'll over time come to accept it. Okay? So that's my advice, is when you have kind of fake supporters in your life, it's a good idea to recognize who they are. Okay, that even though they say they're supportive, they aren't really supportive as they say they are, and they're just kind of trying to be nice, and you need to give them some space. Okay? Anyway, thanks for listening.